20. You said 22 and a half and
23 and a half.
Yep, 22 and a half, 23 and a half. All right, perfect.
Okay, so, all right, hold
so
it.
Go. And, I'm going to start it today just because Rich is right back there.
Clear. So I got the throttle in.
Yep.
Frequency change approved. Good day. Cessna 84 Delta Boeing Tower, hold short, runway 32 left, Alpha 10, wake turbulence.
Boeing Tower, Cessna 45517 at 32 right, looking for a northbound departure.
All right, clutch lights out, so go ahead and throttle up to 70.
Not approved, bird activity right of runway past Alpha 7.
All right, 32 right, clear for takeoff. We'll look out for those birds, 517.
Alpha 738, runway 32 left, cleared to land, wind 310 at 5. 738, bird activity at the field.
Boeing Tower, Cessna 1940 Charlie, we're just coming up at North Mercer,
53 Zulu weather, wind 3006, visibility 10, clear. Temperature 17, 2.12, altimeter 3018. ILS runway 32 left approaching use, landing runways 32. Notice airman, IFR aircraft check, FDC NOTAM 7/6194.
Oh, gotcha, yep.
Changes to the Needle 9 departure. Advise on initial contact to Victory.
Victor. All right.
Boeing field information X-ray 15.
Wait, what the fuck? He just changed it to X-ray.
Temperature 17, 2.12.
He did say Victor the time right before, right? I mean, I guess they must have just changed it, but...
32 left approaching use, landing runways 32.
All right, go ahead, do your mag checks.
FDC NOTAM
Nope.
7/6194.
Left hand on the, yep, left hand throttle.
To the Needle 9
that, there you go.
Advise on initial contact to Victory.
Yep, he said X-ray. All right, cool, whatever. There we go. All right, check your sprite clutch. There we go. All right, now we can come up into flight position, get your frictions off.
Helicopter 7 Romeo Echo ident. Helicopter 7 Romeo Echo ident, observe 1
all the way forward. There we go. All right, all the way in. Okay, go ahead and turn the governor on.
Correct, Cessna 24 Echo, traffic.
Throttle her on up.
Green Lake southbound 1000 indicated, traffic about a mile north of Green Lake, southbound 1700 indicated.
Okay, so we have X-ray.
Yep.
Charlie, disregard
So we got one more check to do.
Yep.
Cessna 84 Delta, fly straight out. I'll call you turn. Cessna 40 Charlie, runway 32 right, clear to land.
There we go.
clear to land 32 right, 40 Charlie, thank you.
All right, what's our call going to be?
Call's going to be Boeing Tower Helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, H&W ramp, Rainier departure with X-ray.
There you go, make it happen.
Cessna 84 Delta right, crosswind is approved for the right downwind departure to the southeast.
Going tower, helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, H&W ramp, Rainier departure with X-ray.
Marco 738, ground point 9er. Helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, Boeing Tower, path 5, clear for takeoff, Rainier departure approved. Traffic midfield right downwind to Cessna for 32 right.
Roger, 41 Whiskey Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Alright, so stay on with me.
Alright.
Just gonna get us flat on the skids here quickly. Alright, here we go. So now we start to move real slow on that collective.
That's
Alright,
pedal.
there you go, pedal.
Slightly
a
to the
little
right.
more.
And we float right on up.
There we go. Alright.
Clear left, clear right. A little bit forward and
There we go. We just push
feel what it's
through
like to push
translational
through
lift.
that. There's
Yeah.
that little purple.
You feel it, right?
I feel it. Well, when you do it,
For 1 Whiskey Bravo, additional Cessna traffic midfield right downwind is a right downwind departure to the southeast.
4 Whiskey Bravo's got traffic in sight. Will be no factor for him. If we need to pass to the east, we can do that.
Cessna 84 Delta, helicopter traffic ahead right low is going to be southeast bound. Also, it looks like you'll be ahead of them in high.
407 Romeo Echoes north wires, and we have the helicopter in front of us.
Helicopter 7 Romeo Echo,
All right,
landing at
keep
Clearlake, you'll be at
us-
your own risk.
Keep us moving down here. They're gonna cut probably in front of us. So
yeah, they're going to come in on
W ramp with X-ray.
the short or the small runway, right?
yeah. So let's waiting for them to start their turn, and then we can kind of turn behind them.
Yeah.
Helicopter 387, taxi 2 and hold on pad 5.
Holding on 5, 387.
So right now we'll keep 400 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
40 Charlie, turn right when able.
All right. So every time we make a big power adjustment, what do we need to do? Carb heat.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna get sucked down. It's gonna pull down every time we make a big adjustment. All right, they look like they're actually departing, and I think that is what he said. I think they were departing to the
Okay.
southeast. So all right, we're good.
So we're right at 500.
So yep. So we can go ahead and just hold that all the way to the wires.
Hold that to the wires. And let's see.
Helicopter 7 Romeo Charlie.
MLK is going to be a little bit over here.
Helicopter 387, traffic passing over you now is going to be landed at the Clay
Get that
Lake
back up to 5.
Depart south, wind 290 at 5, pad 5 clear for takeoff, Rainier departure approved.
387, south Rainier.
Helicopter 7 Romeo Charlie, pad 5 clear to land.
Let's see how precise I can keep things today.
There we go. So 5, and yeah, you can do anywhere between 60 and actually let's keep it at 70. Let's do that. 500 feet and 70. Now we're gonna start climbing because we want to get up over the hill. So let's climb to 700, but keep us at 70 knots. You had a good, nice dive there and kind of sped us up, and we descended, right?
Yeah, it didn't give it quite enough collective.
Yep.
To,
And we were pretty much already at 70 knots, so you really didn't need to nose it forward. You just needed to just start pulling up on collective.
there we go. That's a little better. What a gorgeous day.
Yeah, it is. Beautiful out.
Alrighty.
All right, bring us over to those tracks.
And we're about 6. This is a good place to stay.
Yeah, we're about 650, that's fine. 650 is good, 70 knots.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. there you go.
Long Acres traffic, helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, southbound, crossing I-405, 600 feet, Long Acres.
Alright. RV's looking good.
Little bit more trim.
Alright, why don't you go ahead and speed us up to 80, maintain 600 feet.
Like I got plenty of power.
Yep. Nice, there we go. Just about, a little more, and then we're there. Alright, there's 80, and we're at 600 feet. Get us leveled out there, let's hold that for a minute.
Now this is optimum, 83 is optimum cruise for fuel, right?
53.
53?
Pretty sure it's 53.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to look at that because I haven't looked at it in a long time to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 53. Or 53 or 57.
Acres area traffic, helicopter 74387, just cross 405, southbound 500 feet, Long Acres.
Long Acres traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, southbound sawdust piles, 600 feet, Long Acres. Okay, you can death grip even with your fingertips.
That's true.
Okay, so now 1283.
Nope.
No, 1228.
There you go. Alright, so let's get us
Back.
yeah, get us back combobulated here. So we need some right pedal and some left cyclic. There we go.
And we got a bit of a descent going here. Okay, but I did get us on frequency.
Alright, that works.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 41 Whiskey Beta, 4 to the north, inbound for landing, Auburn.
Bryce.
The fuck? So, up until you started putting stuff into the radio, you were holding 80 knots and 600 feet almost perfectly. You got down to about 550, but that was the farthest you deviated from it. So basically, what that tells me is you had pretty much no problem holding altitude and airspeed in that section where you're not thinking about any other shit.
Yeah.
So, in this section down here, what that tells me is you're probably thinking about other shit too much, and that's why you're not holding airspeeds and altitudes. Because you just showed you can do it. You just did it.
Yeah, because this is, right now, this is all I have to do.
Right. Well, right down there, that's all you have to do, too. You just gotta, like, yes, there's a next step. Like, okay, when I get to this next corner, I've got to make a turn. But when you're right there in that moment, that is all you have to do, is fly the thing.
517 is
And maintain.
Yeah, 88,
We'll make a
navigate.
downwind for runway 3.
So when you are, let's make a call here. Let's call 3 to the north.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, 3 to the north, inbound for landing, Auburn.
So when you are in the downwind, I want you to just focus on being in the downwind and doing what you have to do to fly the downwind correctly. And then when you get to the end of it, then you can start thinking about, okay, now I'm gonna make my turns, and now I'm gonna start descending and do what I do for the turn. And then once you're coming through the base leg, I want you to just focus on being in the base leg and what you need to do there.
Right.
Right, we're at 70 and 600 in our downwind. We need to be at 60 and start descending through 5 to 400 in our base leg. When we turn final is when we want to be about 300. Well, let's...
Traffic, Copter 9 Golf Papa, taking the active runway 34, over.
Oh, geez. Well, actually, let's simplify that. Let's 600 feet, 70 knots in the downwind.
Yep, that's where we're at right now.
60 knots and 500 feet in the base.
Yeah, Super Cub.
And when you turn final, then you can descend down to 300 feet.
Okay.
Brendan will be on 2285.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Beta, left downwind for 34, Auburn.
Bravo. 1 Whiskey Bravo.
Apex traffic, Cessna 517 is on the left base for runway 35, Apex.
Hey, let's try hard. 45.
Alright, lights out, 104, 3 green. Fuel is all ready. And where the hell is the car? There we go. Car feed is up.
Avant traffic, Copter 9 Golf Papa, left crosswind 34, Avant.
Might be a
Apex
little high,
traffic, Cessna
actually.
517,
Okay.
turning base, runway 35, Apex.
I don't want to get. Go ahead and make your turn. I'll wait.
Avant traffic, Copter 9 Golf Papa, left downwind 34, Avant.
All right, make your base call.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, turning left base 34, Auburn.
Apex traffic, Cessna 517, 35, Apex.
All right, use that one.
Okay.
That's still a little bit high, so.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, turning final 34, Auburn.
All right, so. Well, that's about right.
Traffic, Copter 9 Golf Papa, extend left downwind 34, Avant.
Somebody's coming downwind.
Coming from up there. Okay. All right, so you don't worry about that. You worry about putting the windsock inside that circle and giving us a nice, smooth approach all the way down. They're ballooning up right there.
Traffic, Copter 9 Golf Papa.
You slowed down without doing anything on the
left base
collective.
34, Avant.
So keep slowing down, don't speed us up, don't dive. Get some right pedal in there. There, now we're level with the world, right? Keep that windsock right inside your bubble there. All right, there's 30 knots. Start pulling some power.
Avant traffic, Copter 9 Golf Papa, long final 34, Avant.
All right, gonna need some more power. Get that descent rate slowed down even more, even more. So that was actually good. Passing through 30 was good.
Alright, we're going to be on the go?
Yeah, let's roll into another one. Get us over center line.
Gonna get us a nice climb rate to get that 300.
All right, keep it smooth, no ballooning up, no settling down, just nice and smooth through all of these turns. We got these 2 ascending turns, and then we got the 2 descending turns. So let's make it nice and smooth all the way through.
All right, so,
As you're turning here, there you go. Keep a little forward, just a little bit more forward, just barely.
keep ascending.
There you
Speed up
are.
at 60.
There we go. Keep it at 60 all the way until we get into this turn, then we can start speeding up to 70. All right, there's 500. We got a 500 foot a minute climb rate. That's perfect. Kind of just keep doing what you're doing.
Service traffic, Cessna 462, we head right downwind, 05.
Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo left downwind 34 Auburn. All right,
Auburn traffic,
focus on your numbers.
13 off runway 34 for left cross traffic, Auburn.
All right, so we're gonna start descending there. You feel us diving, right? Pull some power.
Yep, pull a little power.
All right, there's our 70 knots. Get us to 600 and hold it.
Lights out. 104. 3 green.
There you go.
Heartbeat all the way up.
Get back up to 70 there. A little bit of speed up, and that'll bring us right down to 600. There we go. There's 70 and 600. Let's hold that all the way down.
4623 Juliet, departing 34 east departure, over.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Beta, left downwind 34 Auburn.
A, I already made that call, and B, it's Bravo. You keep calling it Beta, 401 Whiskey Beta. Focus on your numbers, don't worry about the calls. I'll do the calls today, I want you to hit numbers.
Got ya.
As soon as you stop paying attention to shit, everything goes to shit. You focus on that.
Left downwind 34 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, left base 34 Auburn. All right, we're looking good. 60 knots, 500. Let's hold this as we get into our base leg. And I want you to tell me when you're clear right, center, and left.
Clear right, clear center, clear left. That felt parting.
So clear them is not like too fast, but clear them quickly and come back to your numbers. So we kind of, okay, look, boom, 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 everything's clear, back to the numbers. All right, hold 50 knots, we're at 500, you can start descending down to 400. Hold 50 knots.
Delta traffic, Copter 97 Lima is 5,700, approximately 10 miles to the north of Kelso. We're about to cross over I-5 west.
All right, this is looking good.
Delta traffic.
All right, let's start slowing down now. We're about to hit field boundaries, so start slowing down and let's get a descent rate going. That windsock should be just about right in the middle of your bubble.
34 Auburn.
Is it in there?
Not quite.
Now we're...
Auburn traffic 23 Juliet.
Hold that back.
Pattern to the east, Auburn.
There we go.
All right, keep it right in that circle. And remember, this time we're going to need more power than you think we are once we get down to about 20 knots.
Auburn traffic, Copter 9 Auburn.
Keep it slowing down, keep it slowing down.
34 Auburn.
That left pedal in there.
Pass.
Yep.
No, 212. 22.5. Okay. Alba traffic, radio check.
Alright, tell me when you're clear, right, center, and left. Numbers. Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, left downwind 34, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Cessna 690 taxi to downwind 34, Auburn.
Auburn area traffic, Cessna Seaplane 212, Charlie Charlie, departing 34 with a left turn out southbound.
Lights out, 104, 3 green. Repeat up. Fuel's looking good.
Auburn traffic, Copter 9 Golf Papa, left crosswind 34 Auburn.
Alright, we're 70, about 600, everything's looking good. Alright, so this time when we get around, when we start coming down on final, I want you to keep those movements on the cyclic really, really small. We hit field boundary and you have a tendency to start diving us. I don't know if it's because you're trying to lose altitude and you're trying to do it with the cyclic. That should the altitude changes for approach should all be done on the collective.
Westbound.
Basically the whole way down you're slowly just losing airspeed, so aft cyclic, and lowering collective to drop altitude.
We're 9 miles.
You don't want to do any kind of cyclic diving to lose altitude on approach.
Okay, so cyclic should be
left close.
pretty tight. I mean, not moving.
It should be exactly very small. You just continually kind of slowing us down, not to the point where we stop, but just continually slowing us down until we're just barely moving forward. Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, left base to final 34 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Copter 9 Golf Papa, extend left downwind 34 Auburn.
Alright, so let's get rolled out on runway heading. Remember, you're going to need more power than you think, and you're going to need more left pedal than you think.
Right.
This is one of the times where you do kind of need a larger inputs, and it's only because we're still waiting a little bit long. But for right now, I want you to feel that, and I want you to get those in. The more that you can anticipate them, the less it has to be. Alright, so we're 60 knots, we need to be at 50, right? Slow it down. Get us some left cycle, keep us right over the runway. Remember, you tend to pull us right when you slow down, so you got to come back. So right there, that's where you tend to dive. Right as soon as we get, every single time, you get right there and you start diving us.
Yeah.
So it needs to be coming back.
Keep it in the bubble.
Yep, so.
Keep the speed coming back.
Yep. Yeah, we're almost just barely pitching nose up. That's what we want to do. Because we're slowing down, right? Do you feel that power change there?
Yeah, I feel that. So we need...
And now right here is where I end up doing a little bit more forward on the cyclic. So we've lost most of our airspeed. So yeah, we're just riding ETL all the way down here. See how we've got the vibration still? We haven't passed all the way through. We're moving just fast enough that we haven't quite lost it there. Now we pretty much lost ETL.
Alright, so now we're just hanging in the air by brute force.
Exactly.
And that's why we need more left pedal.
Yep, exactly. Alright, let's get us off the runway here.
Over to blast pad?
Yeah. Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo is clear the active, Auburn.
So, wind is...
coming on, I'm going to enter across from runway 34 Auburn, full stop.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot. It's coming
Cherokee 122.8 still?
kind of out of the northeast-ish a little bit.
Yep, 2345.
Remember to stay relaxed. Don't think about anything. Just feel it. If you feel it, you know you need to make a correction.
Covering send going here.
Yeah. All right, let's back up a little bit here.
I'm trying to mini up that one, runway 24
Okay.
All right, there's your neutral. Remember, just small movements, as small as you possibly can. Think super tiny.
That barbecue, I'm jealous. I've got
There we go, looking good. Keep doing this.
That sounds terrible. Up there. I'll fly over to be jealous.
It's a little higher. We're about to set down there.
I'm gonna have good minis,
Get those pedals fixed. Get us facing back where we need to be.
runway 34 on it.
Point us back at the windsock.
And Auburn traffic, Skyhawk.
Stop that. Stop that.
Up with 34.
You know how to do that. Stop it.
Cessna, if you want to get out, you can. Auburn traffic, based upon runway 34, full stop, Auburn. Give us a ride, Brian? Yep.
All right, bring us back over into the middle of the blast pad.
4280 left, crosswind 34, stop departure, Robert.
Bring us back over there. Look at that, nice. He moved us, he did some little backwards movements, it stopped our forward movement, that's perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Alright, hang on.
Got him.
Fix it. Nice.
Okay,
All right.
that was a good example of a critically damped response.
I'll fly that for you.
Critically damped response.
Yeah.
As in,
Where am I going?
I don't know.
I'll explain it to you when we get back. Double E thing. It works for mechanical stuff. It works for a lot of things.
Okay.
Any kind of feedback.
Alright, don't go thinking on me. Just keep doing what you're doing. Alright, you got it? Alright, sweet. Hover me up to this yellow line here.
Traffic, Comstar 9 Golf Papa, taking the active, runway 34, over.
Go ahead and turn me left, get me exactly perpendicular to this yellow line. Other left. Other left.
Our traffic, Comstar 9 Golf Papa, taking
Now we're parallel to it, but that's okay. That's where we're gonna go anyway. Alright. Hover me down the line.
Yeah, I really want to look at the line right in front of me, but
Yep. That's the tendency.
not going to do that.
Nope.
And
Keep your eyes.
it's a heck of a lot easier with a straight line.
Yeah. Keep your eyes out in the distance. Use your peripheral to see the line. You look way down the line, you can tell, okay, I just moved to the right, now we're moving back to the left. Now we're pretty much right over it. Let's get our nose pointed right down it.
And a brisk walk.
Yep. So you were perfect. That was, you started to speed up. You had the perfect speed going.
Yeah.
Keep it right there.
Our traffic, Hotel 9 August Papa, extend up wind for spacing over.
And try to remember what you said. If you got to, just stop.
Yep, stop. Get yourself
Get
settled.
everything all settled in.
And then start moving again.
Okay. I got to keep us straight.
So just relax.
Pointed straight.
Relax and just think about it. Or don't think about it.
Just
do it.
make it happen.
Yep. Your body definitely knows. Your body can tell, oh, I'm swinging to the right now, I need to come back. So just...
Our traffic, Hotel 9 August Papa, left downwind 34 over.
Over traffic, Cessna 650, downwind departure, over.
Get up a little bit higher here. Right about there.
Auburn traffic, Skyhawk 510 for Juliet, flying at 700 feet, 1,700 directly over the field, transiting east to west.
Our traffic, Hotel 9 August Papa, left base 34 over.
Auburn traffic, Skyhawk 510 for Juliet, now directly over the field at 1,700 feet.
Alright, real quick, just so we can get out around this guy, I'm going to kind of come over here.
And this other fella here.
Yeah.
Oh, got somebody coming in on final.
Alright, let's get you back over the line here. Alright, keep going. We're going to go to the left and around the loop.
Got it.
Bring us up a little bit here. Alright, so let's keep it real slow, real controlled, and let's go all the way around the loop. I think one thing we want to adjust a little bit here is right about here, this is about a 3-foot hover. This is about the lowest we want to be.
Okay. See, this seems higher to me.
Yeah, I can tell, because you're liking to hover down at like 6 inches to a foot. Alright, come real slow here, real slow before you go through this turn. Get everything situated, and I want you to move really slow and really controlled through this turn.
Juliet.
Don't just whip it through. I want you to control it.
North of the airport, left downwind for 3-4.
Keep us moving forward.
Hotel 9 August Papa, clear the exit.
Alright, not bad, sir.
Thank you. Want to try a set down?
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and get us out in the middle of the blast pad.
Okay. Eyes down at the windsock.
Are you looking at that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Urban area traffic.
All right.
The seaplane 212,
Nice and still. Go ahead and start lowering us down. Neutralize all that movement. No forward, no back. Just keep us coming down real slow. So that we got to get rid of. The pressure changes when we get down here, right? We're deep, deep into ground effect.
Pattern at Auburn, seaplane 212, Charlie, get a do
There you go.
3-4.
Get that nice and steady.
Up to 919 Delta Juliet, midfield left downwind for 3-4 Auburn.
No backwards.
All right, I'll go into the left downwind for 3-4 for 212 Charlie.
It's different
Hang
down. Up.
Alright,
Too
hold on.
close to the grass.
Yeah.
So when you're at the 3 foot level, and all of a sudden you start coming down, it's like, wow, everything changes.
Yeah, because you're building up more and more pressure down there.
Yeah,
So
you've
it
got
does. Alright, so
air
let's
cushion.
neutralize all that. Look, this is where you really got to get those movements really tiny.
Are you guys going to take off there, buddy? Auburn traffic, Alexander 919 Delta Juliet, turning left base 3.
So we don't want to bounce. That we definitely don't want to do. So once we touch down,
Once you touch down, you got to commit.
hold on.
Auburn traffic set to seaplane 212 Charlie, left downwind, turning left base 3-4, full stop.
All right, so let's.
Are you just hanging out with you, Bravo?
Yeah, we're practicing pickup set downs over here.
Okay, just want to make sure. Thanks, bud.
No problem. Thank you.
919 Duke.
Okay.
Auburn traffic 919.
All right.
Juliet.
Eyes on the windsock.
Yeah. Get all that neutralized. There we go. Once we touch down, we want to commit.
Once you touch down, you don't want to slam it down, but
Right. But you want
you want it to go down.
You want it to
Firmly.
keep coming down.
Firmly.
You just don't want it to come back up. And you don't want to hit where you're just barely touching and bobbling and bouncing. All right. So 2-stage pickup. We're going to get it light on the skids.
And urban area traffic, seaplane 212 Charlie, turning final 3-4, full stop, Auburn.
Nice looking airplane.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you kind of feel, if you're just sitting here,
9 Delta Juliet, clear the active.
let me practice this for just a second. You really can't feel exactly where neutral is.
Can or can't?
Cannot. Well, unless you've got more collective and the blades are actually biting.
So neutral is not actually necessarily a position of the stick, as in, I can find it every time and there's neutral. Neutral is going to change. It's going to move around depending on the amount of weight that we have in here, the amount of fuel that we have in here, what the wind's doing. So neutral is always going to be slightly different, and you just have to feel it and find it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like I should be able, but like if we're just sitting here with collective down, can I feel it there, or there's really the blades aren't really doing anything?
So there's still, even with the collective all the way down, there is still a neutral position. You can feel it if you come, you'll feel it vibrate more if you come way off to the side or something.
Oh,
There's a neutral position.
Traffic 212 Charlie.
But that neutral position is not going to be the same neutral position as when we pick up, when we start pulling
It's a
pitch.
good place to start.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Now we should be getting light right about 18.
There we go, neutralize all that, good. Get that left slide out of there.
Traffic, turn 16 Yankee, Henry.
Or that right slide, I mean. No. We definitely don't want to pick up
Definitely don't want to go backwards.
backwards. Yeah, let's do that again. Come all the way down. All right, so.
And the tendency, okay, so something to be aware of. If we hit when, like, let's say we touch down and I think, oh, that's a little bit too hard. And
You just got to commit to it anyway.
yeah, I mean, my mind wants to go up
Right.
too hard. Let's go back up and do it again. No,
And
no, no,
that's-
no, no, no. You've touched, so
Yep.
you go.
Commit. Yep.
all the way
Exactly.
down.
Exactly.
Okay.
Really important to build that in, especially when you're doing slopes operations. If you go to pick up and you feel like you're stuck or something, to come up, pop up away is the opposite of what you need to do. You need to actually put the collective down and set back down.
Whiskey, take
Yeah.
3-4 straight departure to the northeast, Auburn.
Our traffic admin is turning down one behind, retract.
All right, so get that slide out of there. So more left, 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 left. Lower. No, that was cheating. Come back down. So just get us light on the skids and don't pick us up.
All right.
Air 16, keep turning base, runway 34, full stop Auburn.
All right, so
So that was
aft cyclic.
aft cyclic.
So yeah, so there,
Yeah.
see we're light and we're sliding to the right, right? So you got to stop that. Left, get in left, 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 and now back. So right there. See now we're neutralized.
Now if we come up. All right, that wasn't quite a graceful float up into the air, but it was more or less straight up.
Yeah.
We got somebody coming around.
Auburn traffic helicopter 4 November Whiskey is 2 to the northeast, departing the area of the northeast 1000. Auburn traffic, turn 16, key charge final, runway 34.
All right, let's face the big blue X. All right, so get us all neutralized. So those pedals, you really got to be up on those. If we're pushing down, you're going to need right. We're pulling up, you're going to need left. But more than anything, don't think about it. Don't think, oh, I'm pushing down. Is that right or left? Is that just feel it. As you move that collective, if we start yawing to one side or the other, just fix it. No backwards. Let's do this with a little bit of forward and left.
Traffic, Air 16, clear runway 34 Auburn.
So get us a nice steady hover, and then just start moving just a tad forward. I mean like a cunt hair. Get our pedals aligned. We're pointing at that blue X.
Ah, I might lose it here. Must be starting to think.
Yep, quit thinking. Point us at that blue X. The helicopter really is an extension of you. As soon as you start to really feel that, you just control it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That
I
was
see what you
sideways.
mean.
Alright, so get us here. Alright, get us all neutralized. Alright, start coming down. Oop. A little too quick there. I think you're not waiting enough to see what you're gonna get out of the helicopter. So when we're right here, just push down just that much and then wait for a minute. Oh, that's plenty descent rate right there, right? We can just keep that coming down, and boom, there's a nice perfect set down, right? So once you get everything neutralized and stable, just barely come down on that collective, and then give it a second, let it start actually coming down, and then you'll get to see
Wait
what
for
your
the response instead of you keep pushing.
Exactly.
And, oh, I've got the response I want. No, wait a minute, that's too much.
Yep, and then you pull back up, and then you bounce up and down.
That's always the case.
Yep.
Departing runway 34, downwind departure at Auburn.
Let's get us light. Now, okay, here's a question. When you're doing a pickup, if you know that you start to get light, say, like today it's about 19, other days it's been about 18, is it okay to kind of go quickly up to about 16 and then slow down?
So
You want to go really slow all the way through.
as a student, you want to go pretty slow all the way too. Now, yeah, when you're playing real world shit, yeah, I pull quickly up to where I know about where we're going to get light, and then I slow down.
All right.
Because otherwise, yeah, it takes you 20 minutes to pick up. So,
And I will take 20 minutes to pick up.
yeah, and I mean, you know, I'm okay with, you know, my hands on it, so that's kind of okay if we kind of get to the point where, like, all right, I know we're going to start getting light.
Well, I mean, that varies from day to day.
It does. It does. Yeah, you can look at it for the day and say, okay, today it's about 18 and a half inches that's getting us light.
That's...
All right, so get rid of all that movement. A little right. You feel how we picked up?
Yeah.
The left skid came up first.
Delta Juliet.
Right. And we kept moving that way. That's because he still had too much right cyclic in.
I had right.
So you had here, and we started to come up on that skid. We want to come back down. That we really, because if we
that can be
dynamic roller.
That can be dynamic roller.
If we catch something that, like, we're actually caught on something, like, granted here where we're not actually caught on anything, we're probably going to slide a little bit.
Here it doesn't matter, but if you're like in the grass or something, you can
on the grass,
catch on something.
somewhere we're going to catch, exactly. So if that happens, really you need to get the cyclic over, and if you have to put the collective down, you put the collective down.
Well, if you put the collective down,
So if
that takes all the power out of the rotor.
Exactly. So let's pick up, now we get the cyclic over, okay, look, there, we're neutralized, right? We didn't do anything with the collective, but we got the cyclic neutral to where it's flat, right? Okay, now I know from here, okay, we can pick up, and there we go. So I'm going to get us back down on the ground. So go ahead and get us all the way neutralized. I think that's what happened is you're kind of thinking you're neutralized, but we're still sliding a little bit. So yeah, you need left cyclic and forward, and yeah, get some pedals. So, and then we yawed right when you picked up because you didn't get enough left pedal in there for the power change.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's take a break.
Runway 34, full stop Auburn.
Go ahead and let's hover us over to the yellow line.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 919, Delta Juliet on an extended downwind for 34, tucking in behind the plane on final. Auburn.
Okay, I've got my dead thing where I'm able to go nice and slow right now.
On runway 34. Sorry about the long final. That's all right.
May not get us there quick, but this is really good practice.
This is perfect. I don't want you to get us there quick. I want you to get us there smoothly and controlled.
Where are we going?
Let's keep going down the yellow line for now.
All right.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 919, Delta Juliet on left base 34. Auburn.
Alright. Eyes out, down towards the end. than I think, or I've been thinking.
Yep, exactly.
Auburn traffic, 919 Delta Juliet on final 34. Auburn.
Okay. Get a stable. There we go. Straight or curved?
Let's go out this way. We're gonna go over to the land and hold short line. Get that under control. Well, we're waiting for them, so I'm just gonna hold the hover right here.
Okay.
Get us right down that yellow line. All right, so just feel the pedal corrections that I'm making. Feel how small those are.
Tiny
how soon.
and often.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not just dead feet and then just waiting and oh shit, and it's about I'm dancing on the pedals.
Yeah, and that's what I need to do. And I need to keep my feet back a little bit and more toes.
Yeah, that's what I do. Heels definitely on the floor, so you can use just fine motor control just the same way that we pin our arms, so we can use just our wrist and fingers. Heels pinned on the floor, so you're using mostly your feet and toes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just small movements here, keeping us aligned.
I had once thought of, for practice, doing it bare feet, so you can really feel it.
I don't know about bare feet, but maybe get a thinner shoe, like
Slippers or...
The shoes that I've got on right here, they're Pumas, the Puma Speed Cats. They're made for racing, like driving racing. I use these for drumming, for doing like martial arts, parkour. They're shoes where you really can feel the ground. It's a thin sole. Yeah. So something like this I would recommend, not necessarily barefoot.
Okay. Auburn traffic, helicopter 919 Delta Juliet. Left close pattern 34. Auburn.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo is taking off. 34 left close traffic, going to be number 2 in the pattern.
So get a nice...
All right.
Stable hover.
So yep, get us in a stable hover before we take off. All right. Now just gently nudge forward. Now. Push through, a little forward and left. There you go.
I still let us balloon up.
In a little bit, but that's okay. You felt it. You knew where it was. You felt it. You just had to get a little bit more forward and left in there. Right pedal. You're pulling us that way. Alright, big power change, so we need to pull in carb heat.
So we're in trim and 300 by the wires. Get our speed up a little bit.
Yep. Alright, so let's hit these numbers on the way down. So get us 60 knots, no faster. We're at 500 right now, so that's perfect. Don't get in it. So we got a huge climb going on right now, right? You gotta get some power out of there, keep our speed at 60.
On a left downwind 34 Auburn.
Yeah, so bring that back. So we should be, here, let's go through this turn together here. I'm going to descend us down. Get us at 500 here. Alright, we're clear right, center, and left. So we're speed up just a little bit, let's get to 60. Alright, so now we're going to go through this turn. We're going to eyes out front.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 919 Delta Juliet.
There we are. Alright, so we got a couple 100 foot a minute ascent rate going on. We're going to start to speed up, so we're going to need some more power here. Alright, there we are, coming up to 600. Speeding up through 65. And there's 70. So now I got a little bit of a climb still, so I'm going to bring a little bit of that power back out, right? So I'm going to come down on the collective just a little bit, and then just kind of milk that in, keep it right at 0 there. 70 knots, 600, boom. The feel was just kind of smooth. We went from 60 just up to through 70, nice and slow, controlled. Didn't need to get there fast, just want to get there smoothly.
Yep.
We got up to 600. You might have to milk the collective up and down a little bit, depending on what kind of, just exactly what's going on. If you're coming down through 6, and it's like, all right, I got to pull back up a little bit.
One thing I noticed was that when we took off, I was in the mindset of the kind of movements for hovering, small little quick movements,
right.
And I have to make that transition to what you need to do for forward flight.
Or if you're familiar with music at all, the movements within hovers are more staccato. The movements in flying are a little bit more legato.
Yep.
All right, so there we go. We're descending towards 60 knots. Let's not get any slower. Let's keep that turn coming around though. Little right pedal, so eyes straight out front, right up looking through those trim strings. There, we're 60 knots, coming down to 500. Now we can start to arrest the rate of descent just a little bit, just barely. Let's keep it at 500.
Field 13.5 below, 2 minutes, get show.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1, Whiskey Bravo, left base 34, Auburn. All right.
Auburn traffic, Skyhawk 05 Yankee is 2000, and we'll be entering the pattern.
Clear right, center, left. We're going to turn final here. So we're
919
starting to...
left close pattern 34 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1, Whiskey Bravo, turning final 34, Auburn. All right, so let's slow down a little more here. We're going to slow down to 50. We're 50 and 400, that's perfect. That's 300 AGL. We can continue slowing down a little, or descending a little bit. Let's keep our speed up to about field boundary.
Auburn traffic, Skyhawk 05.
There, we're just slowly coming down to 300.
34 Auburn.
Starting to pick up that normal approach angle, which is right about here. And we're almost even maybe just a little bit low. We've slowed down a little bit, that's okay. We don't really need to speed up. So right here, this is where we're field boundary. This is where you tend to pull back and pull us to the right. And then you tend to dive. So right here, we're actually wanting to slow down just a little bit, just barely, right? So we're at 35 there.
Auburn, you're turning right into the left downwind for the traffic.
We're about 200 feet a minute.
I got you there in the Cessna, we'll stay down low here, but we're going to be able to railroad tracks. You're in a little tight there.
All right, so right here.
Now the windsock is coming into
that bubble
circle.
In your circle.
Yep.
So we want to keep moving forward. We got 100, just over 100 foot a minute descent rate. I feel settled. You see the horizon coming up? So I need to pull some power.
Pull some power.
Yep. That way we can just keep slowly moving forward. We're riding ETL. Or really by this point we've even lost it. And we can just walk this right down in. So still a little bit of forward pressure, but not much.
Peripheral vision to
Auburn traffic, helicopter 919 Delta Juliet.
Keep that windsock.
34.
Yep.
Auburn.
Get that, and then keep those pedals in there. We're pulling, so we need left. Let's keep us right aligned with the center line of the runway.
Number 1 for full stop 34. Auburn.
Alright, we can start slowing down even more here. And we just come right down on the center of the runway. A nice, stabilized 3 to 5 foot hover. And there we go. Alright, all you. Take us into another one.
Preliminary traffic, Skydive, field 13.5 below show.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo on the go, 3-4 left, close traffic, Auburn. Yeah, right pedal, right cyclic, get us over the center line.
Sorry.
You're good.
Auburn traffic, Skyhawk 05 Yankee left base, turning final. Full stop 34 Auburn.
Alright, get us in trim.
919 Delta Juliet, left base, 34, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Skyhawk 05 Yankees, final, full stop 34, Auburn.
It's funny, I was doing that at Arlington the other day. I was saying Auburn. All right, you tell me when you're clear right, center, and left.
Clear right, clear center, the left, and we're gonna be nice and smooth.
Yep, so let's get that ascent rate out of there.
Auburn,
So we can speed up a little bit.
Juliet. Final 34, Auburn.
All right, so we're at 60 knots. We're pretty much at 600, so we don't want to climb anymore.
Clear right, clear center, and
All right. Go ahead and get your left turn in. Keep your eyes here the whole time you're doing it. Don't look over there. Look right out the center of the helicopter and just keep us turning. Keep coming to the left. Very nice coordinated turn there. In trim the whole way. We held 70 knots at 600.
I'm liking that.
Very nice.
Auburn traffic here,
All right.
about 5 to the north, transiting south.
Alright, so just focus on this, don't worry about anything else. Lights are out, 104, 3 in the green. Our beat is adjusted, and we're good there. Hold this until we get to the shitty water, and then we can start our descent and left turn. There we go, slow down 5 or 6 knots there, you got us just about back up to 70.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 919 Delta Juliet, left close banner, 34, Auburn.
Alright,
Traffic is
go ahead and start your lower collective, right pedal,
34,
start your left turn.
Chehalis traffic, Skyhawk 510 for Juliet, Kilo, Soy 2004.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1, Whiskey Bravo, left base, 34 Auburn. Alright, keep us in trim there, little right pedal, there we go, looking good. Alright, we're 50 knots, hold 50 knots. We're descending at 200 a minute, that's perfect. Let's keep that all the way through this next turn. You are clear right, center, and left. Don't slow down.
Auburn traffic, helicopter, are you going on the runway or are you going to the side?
We're going on the runway. Turn and final for 3-4, 1 Whiskey Bravo. Alright, this is looking good. We're 50 knots, 300.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 919 Delta Juliet, left downwind 34, Auburn.
Alright, so now we're starting to speed up. You're pulling us right, so get us right over the runway. So when we start to slow down here, remember, be conscious to get some left in there so you don't pull us off to the right.
Towers, southwest bound.
Alright, so start slowing down, a little aft cyclic,
Experimental
right pedal, there we go.
Pattern to the east on the upwind.
Alright, pick up that windsock. Starting to descend a little quick, get some power in. Plus we're approaching 30 knots, so you know we're going to need to pull some in. There we go, got a nice slow descent rate. We'll need a little more power as we pass through 30. Alright, start to pull some in, left pedal.
Holding on runway 34, wait.
There we go. Alright, a little more power, pull a little more to left pedal. Keep us moving forward. Left pedal, left pedal, left pedal. A little more power, left pedal.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 919 Delta Juliet, turning left base 34.
Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll roll us into another one. Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Skip Bravo on the go, left close traffic 34, Auburn. Yeah, we got a little wonky there on that one. What happened?
Auburn traffic, Red Beauty is taking off runway 34, Auburn.
Just the whole ETL transition still messes me up.
You
I
just
really need
Got to do it really, really slow.
Practice on that.
We'll see if we can, let's come around and do one more full pattern here. Actually, we're going to have to go soon.
All right.
Auburn traffic 919 Delta Juliet.
So we can do another approach and then
we'll do one more full pattern here.
Head out to the north.
Yeah.
Auburn traffic, Cherokee 5163 Sierra, 10 miles south and bound for landing, Auburn.
All right, so you're 60 knots and 400. You got a hefty climb rate going on there, so let's start our left turn here. Keep your eyes out front, keep us in trim the whole way through. Don't speed up, don't slow down. Keep us right at 60 knots. We're at 500 there, looking good. We can just keep this going right through the next turn. We'll be solid. All right, there's 500 feet. We're climbing at 500 feet a minute. Don't slow down because that's going to speed that climb rate way up. All right, now bring that back a little bit, level us out. You are clear right, center, and left. All right, we're at 600, so now we just want to speed up through this turn. That's going to get us leveled out at 600. So we got a hefty climb right there.
919 Delta Juliet. Taking out to the north. 34. Auburn. Auburn traffic activity is on a cross on runway.
All right, so slow down a little bit. Auburn traffic 1 Whiskey Bravo left downwind 34 Auburn. All right, so nail those 70 and 600. We got a climb rate going on there. Don't forget to reference that instrument. The vertical speed indicator is very important.
Yeah.
Because that tells you whether you're moving up or down quicker than that does. The altimeter takes a minute till it starts kind of showing where you are. The VSI shows trend right away.
Okay, lights out, 104. 3 green. Carb heat is adjusted up.
Auburn traffic, Cub 4987 Hotel is taking runway 34, departing to the north. Auburn traffic.
All right, so we've already got a descent rate going on. All right, go ahead and start your left turn.
Tacoma Tower Airport is...
And helicopter, I think it was a Whiskey Bravo. Where are you at now?
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, just turned left base for 34 Auburn. Slow that down. Helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo is turning final for 34 Auburn. Alright, so we're looking good, 50 knots, let's hold that. 400 feet, which is a small amount of descent, that's perfect. Let's hold this till we get to field boundary and then we'll start slowing down a little bit more.
Traffic, Cherokee 63 Sierra, about 5 south-southwest, setting up for the 45 for 34, Auburn.
Traffic activity is on a 1 mile final.
Alright, so start slowing down and don't pull right when you do it. There we go, keep us right over the runway, perfect. Alright, keep slowing down. Just leveled out here. And I don't want you to hyper focus through that circle, get the windsock in it, but still keep your screw lined up on the horizon. Making sure we're not bobbling up, bobbling down. Alright. Get some power in, get some power in. Here's 30 knots.
Full stop.
Alright, and when you pull that power in, you do need to nose forward just a little bit. Because otherwise it's that's where we kind of balloon and stop a little bit, so. Alright, it's looking good other than just give us a little more left pedal. Keep this coming down, nice and slow, nice controlled. Small movements. More power left pedal, more power left pedal, more power left pedal.
Committee short final runway 34 over the parking lot.
Okay, now let's go through this really
Yep.
slow.
Whiskey Bravo, you got an airplane not taking right behind you.
Auburn traffic, 1 Whiskey Bravo is going to be taking off 3-4, but I'm sorry, we got stuff to practice.
Whiskey Bravo.
All right.
Don't take off. I'm flying up. setting on the runway. You guys are taking way too long. The helicopter is supposed to stay out of the normal traffic pattern. Look at the FAR.
We're practicing stuff, and I don't care if you don't like it. All right.
And Mooney, you might want to be advised there's no lineup of weight at a non-powered airport. That's a dangerous thing for you to roll out there and control.
Wait for him. All right, so just nose it forward just a little bit. Here's where it's going to come, so forward and left. There you go, keep nosing it forward.
You guys are impeding the flow.
Well, we're doing training, that's what we have to do.
Auburn traffic, red light Cherokee's by the water towers, and I'll fall in behind that Mooney. I've got
Get us some right pedal here.
Auburn traffic, red Mooney's turning cross run on runway 34. Got the traffic coming out on 45, Auburn.
Fucking asshole airplane, guys, I really don't give a fuck.
Auburn, helicopter 45 kilo, taking active 34, Auburn.
All right, keep us moving forward. Get us some speed here.
Auburn traffic, red light Cherokee, left downwind for 34, Auburn. Auburn, helicopter 45 kilo, taking off 34, east departure, Auburn. Auburn traffic, red Mooney's on a base runway 34, full stop, Auburn.
All right, keep us moving down the road, and yeah, level up's at 700 is good, 70 knots. Fucking asshole airplane guys, man.
Red Mooney's trying to follow runway 34, Auburn, full stop.
Did he take off behind us?
Well, no, he did. He was behind us, and then instead of landing, he just flew over the top of us.
Oh.
And then started bitching about how we're impeding the flow. Fuck your flow. I don't give a shit. You're a rich asshole that owns a fucking airplane. You can go fly whenever the fuck you want. I've got a student that's paying money to train. We're gonna fucking train. You can eat a dick if you don't like it. That's all there is to it.
Too bad you can't say that on the radio.
I can. What are they gonna do?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Auburn traffic, red light Cherokee, left base for 34, Auburn. Auburn traffic, red light Cherokee, final for 34, full stop, Auburn. Auburn traffic, helicopter 4 November Whiskey is 4 to the north at 500 inbound for landing. Inputting the pattern, Auburn. Red Moon is clear, Auburn. Have a good night.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo is 4 to the north. North departure at 700. All right.
Auburn helicopter 45 kilo, half mile to the northeast, eastbound for departure, climbing to 1000, Auburn. Auburn traffic, experimental 104 Juliet Charlie, a mile to the east. They'll be transitioning midfield inbound for landing 34, Auburn. Anchor wing to left base for 25, Oxford. Auburn traffic, helicopter 444 November Whiskey is 2 to the north at 500. Be setting up to enter.
Wow, that went up quick. There was nothing there like a week ago. I mean, or it seems like it at least. Alright, go ahead and switch us on over to Long Acres.
Already there. Long Acres traffic, helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, crossing I-167 northbound, 700 feet, Long Acres.
Alright, so as soon as we switch into Long Acres, that's when we want to go ahead and get ATIS in the backup. We can start listening to that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and keep us at 700, 60 knots is where we are, so let's stay there. 60 knots, 700, let's get ATIS all set up. That way we can listen to it, and by the time we hit sawdust piles, we're done with it. There we go.
Long Acres, traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo northbound, sawdust piles, Long Acres. Alright.
On initial contact, you have me. Field information, Yankee 1653 Zulu, weather observation. Wind 3104, visibility 10, skies clear. Temperature 18, 2.13, altimeter 3018. ILS runway 32 left approach news, landing and departing runway 32 left and 32 right. Notice to airmen, FDC 7/61904 in effect for change to the Needle 9 departure. Advise on initial contact, you have me.
Have what?
Yankee.
Field information, Yankee 1653 Zulu, weather observation. Wind 3104, visibility 10,
Oh,
clear.
Yankee.
Temperature 18,
Like Yankee Doodle Dandy?
altimeter 3018. ILS runway 32 left approach news, landing and departing runway 32 left and 32 right. Notice to airmen, FDC 7/61904 in effect for change to the Needle 9 departure. Advise on initial contact, you have me.
So we don't really want to. So this is
Field
what we want to
information,
do.
Yankee 1653 Zulu, weather observation.
We want to switch back so we can stay on Long Acres because we need to hear if somebody's coming in or somebody's out in pad 1.5 coming out. And then we switch. Yeah, and then we'll switch this one back to Bowie.
I just could not hear her saying Yankee.
Oh. So yeah, Yankee, we're using runway 32. The wind was 310 at, what'd she say?
There we got pad 1.5.
Yep. So once we're past pad 1.5 and we're all clear, we know nobody's going out of there, then we can switch over to Bowie.
Okay. Boeing Tower Helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, Long Acres, Rainier approach with Yankee.
Helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, Boeing Tower, proceed as requested.
4 Whiskey Bravo.
Flight 1950 Boeing Tower, runway 32 left, clear to land.
Remember, it's Long Acres for H&W ramp.
Oh, for H&W ramp.
Rainier arrival.
Rainier arrival, not
with
approach.
Yankee. Yep.
Echo 143 Boeing Tower, hold short at 32 left.
All right, keep us on the right side of the tracks here. Aim us for, you know, the kind of right side of the dirt up there.
Yeah. So explain to me one more time, difference between
Back turn right Alpha 9er, then got a ground.
approved and clear. They always say approved here.
3 straight out of Brew, runway 32
So,
left. Take off with 2 net.
Class Bravo, you have to have an actual clearance to get into the airspace.
Right.
They have to say you are cleared. I believe the reason that they don't do that here is because we don't need necessarily a clearance. What we need is two-way communication. And what that's defined as is us speaking to them, telling them our tail number, and them coming back and saying our full tail number. Once they have said our full tail number, then we can enter the airspace.
Got it.
So it's similar to a clearance, but it's not exactly the same.
But then after you tell them what you want to do, then they say approved.
Right. I'm not exactly sure why it is that way. I don't know why. I mean, because
7371 Bravo, Boeing Tower,
regardless, you still have to come up and talk to somebody. So I don't know why it's not. They don't just do it the same way as a Bravo, where it's a clearance.
A mile and a half out again.
For whatever reason, that is the way that they do it. To where clearance for a Bravo, for a Charlie or a Delta, you got to have two-way communication.
Right, so if they don't say your tail number,
correct,
you don't come in.
Yes. And that's why sometimes
a left turn approved.
Sometimes they'll say, you know, if we're out there and we make a call and they need us to
they're straight out.
hold, but they don't necessarily want us to hold, they'll say helicopter at the, you know, at Long Acres or whatever.
The copter is well east of the center where they're heading to right at 900.
And then they'll, you know, they'll give us an instruction or something, but they won't say our tail number, so we can't actually come in yet.
So when Whiskey Bravo traffic say Beach 1900 is going to pass you here in just a moment on the final.
So did he clear us to, or approve us to land, or do we need to report south wires?
Always
3007.
Always need to report south wires, unless they come up on the radio and say disregard the report, pad 5 clear to land, or pad whatever.
Yeah, okay. Got company over there. Your left.
Yep. Alright, so go ahead and you can go make your call.
Tower 1 Whiskey Bravo, south wires.
Perfect. Alright.
Helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo.
Start bringing us down.
Pad 5 approved.
Pad 5 approved, 1 Whiskey Bravo.
Alright, so for right now you're shooting an approach to that where the freeway bends and disappears.
Yep.
So don't slow us down too much yet. Keep our speed up a little bit.
Flight 1950, turn right at Alpha 4 or Alpha 7 cross, runway 32 right, then contact ground point 9er.
Alright. Looking good now, we can start to slow down a little bit. So now bring us back to 60.
More 2525, Boeing Tower, enter right traffic, runway 32 right, report the stadium.
Right traffic to the right, report the stadium, Kenmore 2525.
Alright, keep us coming right down this yellow line. Alright, let's go. We need to move left here a little bit, so.
Diamond 856 Delta Sierra, Boeing.
Alright, bring us down to the pad.
Keep
pad 6, the one out in the middle.
Winfield information 0.
Alright, let's bring her on in.
Yeah, where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Can you pop up and over? And
Yeah, actually I think I'm gonna go around the front here. Let's see, yeah, we're gonna go around this way.
Cessna 7202, Boeing Tower traffic in the upwind Diamond, left turn out.
Hideout departure approved. Runway 32 left at Bravo 5, clear for takeoff.
Let's just set her down right here. Alright. Alright, let's roll her on down.
Number 2525 a beam. Safe go.
There we go.
Ah. How high can you let cylinder head temp get? Like,
I have no idea. I mean, if it starts looking like it's climbing out of the green, then that's definitely...
well, because the whole thing is green, except, yeah.
Yeah, like right at the end and it's red, right? There's a little red bar, yeah, a little red line right to the far right of it.
Okay, so yeah, you're probably limited to 500, but
yeah, I
even
mean,
on the hottest of days, I've never seen it get up more than 350.
No, it's not going to get up that high unless there's a problem. Like, if you're going to notice that the oil temp is also going up and the oil pressure is going down, meaning that we're leaking oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I understand, the only reason it's going to get up that high is if we're losing oil, so now it's getting hotter in there.
I looked at, over the week, I looked at some of my old videos, like from last year.
Yeah?
And, I don't know, my approaches were so much better, but I was...
holding it up.
Well, I was holding it up. So, I mean, putting it in the right place and holding it with my fingertips, I'm surprised that there's a lot to relearn. I thought, I figured I'd just, get my hand in the right place, get used to it, and then...
Alright, I'm going to catch that on the 6.
And be able to get back to normal, but it's not working that way. I mean, I think I'm making progress, but...
You are making progress. Well, now we're also focusing more on patterns now. We're still going to, still doing some hovering, but we were focusing pretty hard on hovering there for a while without really doing a whole lot on the patterns. Yeah, so we're focusing more on that now so we can get all those kinks ironed out.
Well, I know that...
All right, get ready to start doing your slow pull. On the 11s, start your pull, be off by the 12. There we go.
I know I've improved on hovering. That's a definite.
So the what?
I said I know I've gotten way better on hovering than it used to be.
Like I said, that when you don't have other shit to focus on, you're able to hit them. Just like I said on the way down, you were holding that all the way down through most of Long Acres. So I think it's when you start to think about other stuff, which is normal, because there's so much going on in a helicopter. There's so much for your brain to do. But when you start trying, when you're still having to focus on one task pretty hard, and then you try to split your brain power and have it focus on two tasks.
It doesn't work. And
it goes to shit. Yeah.
I've read that pretty much humans totally suck at multitasking. Our brains just don't work that way.
Right.
So
you're diminishing your focus on each task when you multitask.
Yeah.
now granted, you can get better at multitasking, but what it requires is having the different tasks that you're doing be second nature. When you're at the point where you can do each task second nature, then you can multitask pretty well.
Yeah.
But when you still have to focus on just one of the tasks really hard, then there's just no way. As soon as you start shifting focus to anything else, it's fucked.
When last time when you had me and Anna in the room, I think today it helped that I just thought, okay, I'm just headed for the windsock.
Yep.
I'm gonna, whatever motions have to be made to get to the windsock, that's what I'm gonna do. Instead of, it's a little bit less thinking. It's like, okay, I'm hitting 30, I gotta pull in, that kind of thing. It's like just headed for the windsock. It's like, oh, I'm coming down, I need a little more power.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I'm not there totally, but that helped me, I think.
The little X on the wall, right?
The little X on the wall.
And you call it like a seesaw, right? Like a teeter-totter.
Yep.
So yeah, and that's the whole point of that circle on the bubble, is so that you kind of have that visual. So that's the X that was on the wall, and well, actually the windsock is the X, and now you've got a circle to keep that X inside of. Let me I'm gonna call for fuel real quick.
All right. You got somebody right after me?
Yeah, Anna. Nice stop, sir.
Thank you.